Hello, I'm Regdrin, and sitting next to me is someone who doesn't know how the game works.
Yeah, that's me.
So then, secret level.
So secret that I didn't find it.
Really?
Yeah,
So you fell.
generally yes.
Okay, well, this will be a learning experience for you. You get the golden egg, previously referenced in town, which holds with the going theme of secret levels. But this is a two-step item hunt, so you know that the item is going to be good.
Yep.
But that's not the only thing, otherwise they wouldn't make a whole level for it.
Oh, there's always more. Hopefully you won't disturb the dead this time.
Oh, stay classy, Ein.
Oh.
Now I really wanted a rose whip from this chest because I'd thrown it away previously, so Sierra couldn't train with it. And it took me, I'd rather not talk about how many tries that took. I'll just say I really don't like random chests.
Well, they don't like you. But what to get rid of?
The iron sword, I don't need that thing anymore. Actually, for this point of the game, the rose whip is really bad.
Hey, butterflies!
Yeah, check those first. If you check the statue first, the event will scare the butterflies away. I'm gonna ask them where a crystal is, just over the long term, sort of.
Mm-hmm. Catch the butterflies.
Yeah. At least it's a rhythm game.
With your bare hands.
Yes. If you decide to search for what they're clustering around, you just get another ruby staff. The reward for catching the butterflies is much better in the long run. Oh, that's always a good sign.
I don't think you should touch that.
It doesn't matter what you say here. Serene won't pay attention to you if you tell her to stop. And you just mentioned awakening the dead, which is just about right.
You just can't go without doing that, can you?
Nope. And it's always fun to have frontliners with a guard rate, isn't it?
It's the spice of the game. If you're bad at cooking.
That's an interesting way to put it. Nice. It took me a little while to figure out what I was going to use against this particular team.
Use weapons.
Okay, sure.
You know what? Don't. Do a pacifist Riviera run.
Oh man, now I have to try it.
No, you don't. It's best not to listen to what I say. When it comes to gaming, at least.
I got kinda lucky here because Kling has a small chance of causing sleep, which is, well, not good during speed runs.
Is this a speed run?
Well,
No, it isn't.
battles are effectively speed runs for me.
Ah.
Now, whips rely on Sierra's strength, which is not so great, but
Whip over skills.
actually I think this might be physical too, but it's just really good overall. It's also her quickest weapon, which is interesting because it's actually really slow for everyone else.
Oh, looks like Fia got put to sleep.
Yep. Nightmare has a much higher chance, obviously. Good thing this isn't Avernum, or those stacking poisons would pretty much kill Line in one tick.
Yep.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, who would have thought a holy sword would be useful against undead?
I was still lucky that none of it was guarded, though. It's only a few uses, but it's still there for me to, well...
Exploit.
Exploit, yes.
Well...
This ought to wake her up.
Yep.
I'm cured by the explosion. Now to thank them.
If only that worked in Pokemon. You won somehow.
Yep, that was the only encounter in the secret level.
To be fair, it's a fairly substantial one.
Yeah, 4 enemies, that's a fairly
Rare.
rare event, yes. As a reward, it's a book.
You have a book in your inventory. Would you like to take 3 months to read it?
Nah, I'll just throw it at things. It'll work out. This is a great way to decrease affection if you're not careful.
Or you feel like being cruel. Or you have a particular girl in mind.
I had considered the possibility of being nice to everyone except one of the girls who I'd be horrible to.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have actually put that up to a vote. Though if I did, everyone would want me to get the rose ending, so...
You sure about that?
Yes.
How do you know?
The internet is cruel.
Okay, well, I won't argue with that. More training because I got the book and stuff. Clearly, the correct thing to do when encountering a cracked wall is to punch it.
Oh, absolutely. East wouldn't lie to me.
One punch, too.
Well, he's an angel. Let's keep some perspective here.
This looks like something from a Resident Evil game, or maybe Splatterhouse.
I was thinking more Parasite Eve. Fruit!
Fruit. When there's fruit, you know it's a Lena event.
Grab fruit.
Man, I have to decide everything around here. Easy, right? You don't even have to do it that way. But that's how you get the points. This time I am keeping the fruit.
Why? Oh, you're actually going to train off it this time?
Yes. Lena has a special fruit attack.
Indeed.
And she also has an egg attack. So
Kung food!
Yep. Also, Sierra can cook it into a healing item, which means she can learn a skill, but, well, you know, healing item. Now, one of the things I really like about this game is that throughout the entirety of every dungeon, everyone's talking with each other,
Yep.
establishing character.
Uh-huh.
As opposed to the silent trudgery in most games.
I played through Phantasy Star 2 recently. I know about both the silent and the trudgery.
Now, the game makes a big deal about how these guys can reduce item durability, but I've never had main weapon break.
They reduce it by 1.
Yeah. I mean, even through constant use. If you get an item that has 50 uses, you're probably just gonna throw it away.
Eventually.
Eventually, yes.
I'm gonna throw away this brand new item right now!
That does happen occasionally, I'm afraid.
Oh, right.
So, we already know what roped you into this game.
Yes.
Yes, so what helped you play through it to the end? Because I recall some RPGs that you decided to stop.
It wasn't stupid long.
Well, okay, there is that.
Yeah, keep in mind that while I only finished one of the...
Mega RPGs?
Yeah, under my own power, and it was Xenogears, I really tend to finish a lot of the shorter RPGs like Riviera, Suikoden, that sort of thing.
Let's see, did you play through Suikoden 2?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I thought that was one of the longer ones.
Not in comparison to, say, Final Fantasy 7 or 8.
I don't even know why I played all the way through Final Fantasy 8. I think it's because I was proud of myself for breaking the easily breakable system.
I don't think that breaking a Final Fantasy game system is something to be especially proud of.
Yeah. What about the original Ogre battle?
That's an accomplishment.
Thank you.
Yes. This is why there are many speedruns of Final Fantasy games, but not really that many of Ogre Battle.
Oh, these guys. Those have a guard rate.
You're gonna be here forever.
I decided to short-circuit that by bringing a book because Sierra's level 2 with it ignores guard.
Take a look. It's in a book. Deadly lightning.
Except this isn't a lightning book.
Oh.
Everyone ready?
What kind is it?
It's an ice book.
I don't read.
It's okay. Real name. We'll find help for you eventually.
No wonder I had such hard time playing Phantasy Star 2.
Alien beam? Do we need to bring on XCOM for this?
No. Just think of this as barrier peaks.
Okay. Actually, no. We know they're not XCOM aliens because I'm still alive after getting shot by one of them.
Clank.
Yeah, that's always something that's supposed to resemble fun. I'm just using the rapier to try to build up quick overdrive right now.
In RPGs like this, 1 is the loneliest number when damage is concerned.
Playtime's over.
I was kind of hoping that would kill all of them.
Well, it didn't. Too bad.
I was also kind of hoping that this Flamberg attack would be partially guarded, so that it could max and I'd have the overdrive to, well, you know the rest.
Well, too bad for you then. You have to settle with a B rank.
I only went with this because I didn't want to do that archery minigame again. And now, we'll learn a little bit about Serene.
Yep. Bees!
She's the sort of person who will disturb a beehive without even paying attention.
Bees! I'm covered in bees!
Hey, what's this thing? I think I'll mess around with this thing that I don't know what it is. You get points for burning it, but for once I decide to forego the points.
Okay, does the beehive give an overskill?
Nope.
Oh. Is it powerful?
Nope. What it does is, 8 hits of 8 damage, fixed.
Okay.
And sometimes it hits you instead.
Okay.
So you're probably wondering why I would bother with it.
Overdrive?
Nope. Lena learns overdrives with food, not bees.
Okay. No, I mean building up overdrive meter.
Oh, yes. Yes, that is exactly what it's there for. It builds over 1.5 bars with 1 use.
Because bees. Well, specifically 8 hits of bees.
Yeah. If it happens to target the enemy, it gives a huge rage bar boost, which is nice if you want to use their attacks to build your overdrive too.
Yeah. Though there are some enemies against which this is a terrible idea.
Also, look at that.
Well, how about that?
I sort of wish they showed why Sierra was in trouble. Yeah, Sierra's always showing off her wings.
Ein will be resentful for a long, long, long time. Don't look down.
Of course Lena looks down. Okay. Now they have two enemies weak to ice in the front, so I figured why not bring that whole ice scythe thing.
Ice scythe, ice book, ice, ice, ice.
Exactly. Ice bees.
I'll burn you to ashes.
Mostly I wanted to make better use of that book level 2. So I decided to put that nifty new item to a demonstration, let's say.
Of course, this guy can freeze too. It can, but sometimes it chooses not to. Not the bees!
So this worked out about right.
Playtime's
Yep.
over.
Whoop.
I kind of miscalculated with this. I thought it would build up more overdrive because it's a max attack, but in the end I didn't even get 1 bar out of it.
Well, sometimes monsters are jerks.
And I thought monsters were nice. Also, I didn't get that reference until much later.
This is the will of the gods.
You know, in the name of the grim angels I will judge thee.
Well, sometimes you... Well, you don't even watch that show, so...
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Maybe I should force you to.
I don't think you should.
Yeah.
Loot, that's actually pretty valuable, because overskill.
So what are you gonna drop?
Good question. I think I'll drop the fruit. Lena will cry.
What can you do?
Loot! Wanna know why there wasn't a Mana Wisp last chapter?
Why?
Because not everyone was in the party yet.
She's going to cut it in half.
Accidentally, huh?
Well, stat boost for everyone.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that.
Especially not the agility.
Yeah.
And that's it. This is actually a pretty short sub-level. So, I think that's a good time to end it. Later.
Absolutely.
Yep, later.